Good morning, all. Today we are going to discuss about a topic tenses. So, English grammar concept tenses is very important topic that is studied from junior classes to senior classes. So, it helps to give a basic understanding to students about how the sentence reframing to a certain time in that sentence or tenses is all about time. Tense is an English concept, a grammar concept. So this concept it always refer to time. So tenses is used to assign time factor to the sentence. So just time are divided into so many three parts. The tenses also. So it is divided into as three parts, which is past tense, present tense, future tense. So before we start with more complicated divisions, there are three rules we should use while we write sentences. So we should always keep in mind. Okay. So one is only indicative form of verbs are tensed. So all the tenses have progressive and non-progressive form of examples. And when a verb form is a very important complex which involves more than one auxiliary, it is the first auxiliary that is marked for tense, not the main verb. Yes, this we should understand. Yes, to be more simple, in all the sentences where which indicates a certain tense, either past tense, present tense, or future tense, the main verb, we should not take the main verb, the action verb, as the tense. Okay, see the helping verbs what we have we have along with the action word that we should consider for the tense, either it be present or past or future. Okay, so coming to, we'll start with present form. So present tense, so in present tense it is used to express daily task, facts and universal truths. So the present tense is used to express what is happening or happens daily or in fact in itself. So adding just yes or es, you can see in the slide, as adding yes or es makes a simple present tense, makes a simple present tense. So past tense, coming to past tense, past tense are used to indicate an action that happened in the past. So it often comes with an adverb of time. So sometimes it can be used without an adverb of time also. So for example, I went, she did, you worked. Yes, so the direct past tense of a word. So that is what we use in past tense. Then future tense, how to frame sentence for future tense. So future tense indicates the period of time after speaking a sentence is considered future. So this tense is used to express future events and happenings. Yes, so you have only one rule, that we'll be using will or shall with the verb in the sentences in future tense sentences. So there are three form of tenses. One is past tense, present tense and future tense, and these three forms are again divided into four forms. So present tense, in present we have simple present, present continuous, whereas you can also call it as progressive, present progressive, and present perfect, progressive, or present perfect continuous. The same is applied for past and future. So these three tenses are again divided into four forms. So altogether we have 12 forms of tenses. Yes, so here is a small tabular column where you can see the verbs. I have mentioned the verbs that we are using. Yeah, I'll zoom it. So here you can see in the present form, if you see for the past, present and future, we are using a form of verbs. So as I told you, we are using es or just yes in the simple form of present. So where in past we are using the second form of the word of the verb, and in future we are adding just will or shall with the first form of verb. So with the action word, the first form of verb is the action word which denotes the action in the sentence. And progressive continuous tense, so be it present or past or future, we are using be verbs. So what is this be verb? So be verbs are nothing but am, is, are, was, were, and sometimes be itself is considered as be verb. Yes, so if you see the continuous tenses in the present, past and future, we are using only be verbs as the helping verb along with the action word. Yeah, the first form of verb that I have mentioned there is called as the action verb. So action means what it denotes about what is happening. So the action word, what is a verb? Any word which tells about the action is called as verb. So what action is going on, that word is taken as verb, first form of verb. So in the continuous tense, along with the be verb, ing form of verb is added to the main verb. Yes, so that makes continuous tense. That is the sentence structure of the verb forms. And in perfect tenses, if you see, we are using have verbs. So for all present, past and future, we are using only have verbs. So have verbs are have, has and had. Yes, we are using have verbs along with the past participle form of main verb. So this main verb is the action which denotes the action of the word sentence. So that becomes perfect tense and perfect continuous. So perfect continuous is a combination of perfect tense and continuous tense. So we are using in perfect tense, we are using have verbs, and in continuous tense we are using be verbs and ing form. So in perfect continuous we are using have verbs plus been. So the be verbs, I mentioned you that be verb sometimes we use it as a verb too. So we are using have verbs plus been in perfect continuous, then ing form in the main verb. So this is the simple the way to understand tenses. So you will not have any confusion when you write something where you express it in past tense or present tense or future tense. So the verb we use here is very simple. We are using three kinds of verb. One is be verb, another one is have verb, another one is will or shall in the future tense. Yes, so that is only used in future tense. So considering the past and present tense, we are using be form of verbs in continuous and have form of verb in perfect tense. Yes, so the verb forms we are using is these three verb forms. So when you are clear with these verbs, you will not have any confusions in the sentence framing. Yes, so this is just a small intro about the tense rules. Let us continue in detail about the tenses in the next video.